Welcome, ladies and gents. We got some low elo legends. I'm rounding up. They're at 900 elo. When I started this series, we're actually going to speed up a little bit as well. When I started this series, 1,000 elo and below was the cutoff. People are always asking because I think they want to know, are they a low elo legend? And I say 1,000 elo and below makes you a low elo legend. Now, I would be rather, I'd be lying to you if I said that 900 elo in 2025 is the same as 900 elo in 2021. But, you know, we almost need subcategories for low elo at this point. Still, I would say 900 elo is like they're considered a low elo legend. But like a low elo legend that's about to graduate, I don't know. But I would imagine the players are going to have pretty low idle TC time. I would imagine they're probably going to have a plan. Look, we even have Spifky here in the blue playing as the Portuguese, pushing in a deer. So they're basically pro. And I haven't done Arena that much on low elo because, I don't know, I find Arena on super low elo to maybe be a little bit too slow, not a lot going on. But at 900 elo, while technically maybe low elo legends, I think we could have some fun stuff. Spooky in my chats is in all caps. T90, let them keep their original color, let them stay green. No. And I was going to, but then he screamed at me, and the voice inside my head that read that message was yelling. So, yeah, we're not going to do that. Actually, that's not the reason. Even if you want the OG color, even if, you know, people smiling in my chat want the OG color, certain color combinations are really bad for people. So you got to think about, you know, those people, especially like orange and purple. Like those colors can be pretty brutal. So I'm not colorblind. I don't have any limitations there, but some people do. So I try and stick to red and blue for that reason. Sorry to anyone who likes green or other colors, right? So I would expect a castle from Spifky. Could be wrong. Portuguese can play into a lot of things. Maybe Portuguese are picked for just their late game and their Fetorias, but I would assume that we might see Spifky try and get a castle down. Romans are really good for all ranks, but more so for low elo just because they have the 5% greater efficiency. Builds are looking all right so far. You can see there's some tiny details. 2 villagers on either side of the lumber camp is definitely what you want for efficiency. Both players have that. But yeah, we have villagers going to stone. Red is really trying to... What? Okay, so... Red has made it into Blue's base. I don't know if this was the plan or not, but it has happened. And Blue has left his base. And Blue's definitely panicked a little bit here. Like, Blue forgot to produce a vill this whole time after the garrison. And then Red forgot to build a house, and now Red is getting loom. So, a little bit of a mistake there. But, was this auto scout or what? Because auto scout goes to the right corner. If it's auto scout, it's absolutely horrible for Red because the auto scout will go underneath the TC. There's no way Red didn't notice this. I think he did because he got pop locked. But he can't escape now. And Red can now see what Blue is doing. You can look for the stone. So it'd be pretty good to get information. And we got a barracks now. I didn't introduce Red, by the way. Hora looks. And Red is now attacking. No, don't Red. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Red has lost a lot of HP there. And... yeah, what a weird game. But yeah, I don't really know what to do. I think having like 3 or 4 different categories within low elo would just be too confusing. I think it's fine to call it low elo legends and just have different like elo ranges of low elo. I've had some people get really annoyed, like 900 elo players get really annoyed that I consider them low elo. Red has escaped! What the... Bro! I'm sorry, I can't be convinced. I was going to be real professional about it. I'm sorry, I can't be convinced. Blue hasn't produced a villager for a whole minute. We got people getting housed. Red now says, can't believe that worked. And Blue says, LMAO. That's hilarious, dude. So both players have noticed. Super messy. Super messy. So I guess the plan from Red is to play this like Arabia and try and just like attack the walls with the infantry. It's not really a standard strat. I mean, you might feel under pressure. Blue's now dropping off stone. Blue is on stone with 8 vills and now is leaving the stone. Why are we leaving the stone? Where are we going? Does Blue think he's about to hit Castle Age? Is Blue about to try and drop a castle? He forgot he's still in Dark Age. 900 elo does not deserve to be low elo legends. Like, what? All my 900 elo viewers are going to say, where are these people when I play? Blue, you're in feudal. and now Red's man-at-arms get value. I don't understand what's happening. This game is so stupid. Oh my god, dude. Wait. Oh, Blue. Hold on. Blue wanted to wall in the enemy. Oh. Well, it looks pretty foolish now. I'm very confused. All right. Well, I mean, if you wall in front of the gates, they can't leave the gate. It is actually something lower elo players struggle with. It's kind of a cheese tactic because you can just delete your own wall and run out, but some people don't know about the delete. Okay, both players lose their scout. I would just tell Blue to go home now and worry about your economy. And tell Red to just delete the wall and don't attack Blue's wall. But hold up. Yeah, see, now if Red wants to go there naturally, Red's going to have to run around. Some people don't know they can delete their own buildings. Red, don't let this happen. Okay. Well, this is pretty freaking ridiculous. It might actually work. Oh, no, Red's going this way now. Red, delete. Delete your wall. You can get out, bro. Don't attack it. Oh, my God. This is going to work. Red has never faced this before. Red has no clue what's happening. I have no clue what's happening. There is a man-at-arm here. But Blue is quickly walling in front of the gate. I mean, Red's not getting through that wall anytime soon. Red has now killed villager number 5 from Blue. It could be villager number 6, villager number 7. They still have to focus on producing villagers, of course. There's a lot of different things to focus on. Oh my god. Red's actually might make it through with 2 vills. And I think Blue tried to quick wall and completely failed. But Blue is walling in the enemy. This is hilarious. But Blue, you do need to pay attention to that wall foundation and not allow Red through. And I'm really concerned. Bear is attacking the man-at-arm just to make this clownery even crazier. And now the Bear's attacking Blue's vills. But Blue has gotten the walls down. So this is like kind of Legend of Wall style. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Red, you can escape. He's free! Hold it open. Oh, Blue's quick walling it again. Okay. I mean, Red, you can just run and you can go build something out here maybe. Oh, wait. Blue's got a plan. Blue's a god. Blue's a god. Blue's a god. Blue's an absolute god. Blue's trapped them. Well, kind of. They can always run home. Damn. I've never been so impressed. Let's look at Blue's economy. Well, there's not a whole lot going on. Food count's all right. Red's economy is pretty messy as well. If this happens to you, by the way, you can just go Castle Age and just make army to push it back. The worst thing you can do is, send all your villagers attacking walls. I mean, but again, the initial, like, easy part for red is that moment's passed. He didn't kill the villagers. So this could get really nerve-wracking. So you got to go for siege ASAP when you're in the next stage. Red is on the way to Castle Age, but blue has completely walled this in. This is amazing, dude. All right, now, chat, I need honesty here. How many people, with a show of ones, didn't know that you could delete your own buildings? This is going to be tough because it's a Twitch chat. I feel like you're a little bit more dedicated if you make it to a live stream. So we might not get a lot of ones. But, like, that's why the walling in front of the gate thing works, because people don't delete their own walls. Had red just made a cup, like, 2 more man-at-arms, deleted a piece of wall and run out, he would have been fine. And red is not happy by the looks of it and says, people come up with new BS every day. Well, red, this is where I apologize, because people are about to have a really good time watching you not have fun with this game. And blue says been doing this for over 100 hours. Damn. Well, red, you're up against an expert. Red says Fatoria's next. Blue says, perhaps. Honestly, I'm sold. We got to do more 900 Elo Arena. This is crazy. This reminds me of the Legend of Wall. I mean, it's not similar, but... Well, no, it is similar. What am I talking about? All right, red, you've made it to Castle Age. Your opponent has you walled in. You got to be pushing big time, my friend. You got to get some siege going here. Also, like, the archers are made, but the archers have not stopped any of the walls, so... I do think it's rather tough to get the archers to sit in there. Red is in this unfortunate cycle. The farms continue to reseed, so there's no wood for anything. It actually is an argument to turn off the auto farm in these instances. Oh, oh my god, he doesn't have the wood because his farmers keep reseeding farms. Painful. Painful. Which is giving blue time. And blue's building another layer of wall. And yeah, I mean, if blue can get to imp somehow and make Victorias, this would be very strong. But blue is nowhere close to imp. What? Red is going to town center the walls? No, red. That's just... Oh, poor red is so confused. He's so confused. Also, the archers are standing there. Oh, man. If nothing else, this breaks your brain, right? Like, you see these walls. Your opponent tells you... Perhaps. Like, look, this is red's perspective. Oh, man. That must feel horrible. Look at that. This is sick. Yeah, so there's the wood that could have maybe been a siege workshop. Now it's a TC. Red, was your master plan to have your TC shoot each individual wall? Because that's going to take a while. So I would maybe not try that. Maybe just get your villagers to work, pal. You're good. You're good. It's all good. It's all good. Deep breaths. Deep breaths. It's all good. Just get your villagers working, dude. Just get your villagers working. There we go. Villagers working. More vills. Obviously, red's not having a good time. Blue is getting fortified wall now. And here come the comments, by the way. Here come the comments. This can't be 900 elo. I'm this elo, says one person. I've seen it all before. Listen, when there's... I agree this is a very special game. But, you don't have someone nitpicking over all your decisions, and you don't see your idle TC time, and you just don't see the crazy that we see. But this is really special. I love the fact that they're chatting. This makes this so much funnier and so much more interesting. I really like chatty players. Shocker that the caster really likes people who chat. But, I mean, this is insane, right? Like, this is big investment, and this requires you to deal with it as quickly as possible. And this whole build a TC on it thing, and, like, still no siege is kind of worrying. It's still winnable for red, There's the siege now. But what red needs is probably Imperial Age and like siege ram. Siege rams can take down walls very quickly. Now blue probably needs to get up to the Imperial Age eventually and then make Fetorias in the back. And the plan is to build bombard cannons to keep the enemy in these walls. I'm honestly not convinced. I'd love to see bets on chat right now. Red seems pissed, but red is really committed to Vills. Red's got 28 Vills in queue. So I still think red can do this. Red's also dropping a castle here. And by the way, we were going to cast a tournament in... now red deletes the walls. Oh. Well, at least red knows. But yeah, we were supposed to cast a tournament in 45 minutes. We might not get there on time. So, we'll see. I guess, technically, blue could delete those walls and run in, so red's just building a gate there now. Don't really understand that, but the gate can go through there. And the castle's killed some of those vills. Okay. Do you think that the mental prison or the physical prison is stronger here? I feel like the mental prison is somehow way more significant than the walls. Yeah, siege workshop from red. Sorry, from blue. And from red, obviously. And now we got the rams. This is good. But yeah, once there's mangonels behind the walls, red is not going to be very happy. But the good news is red is still has an economy. And red could get to the Imperial Age, and you can, with Siege Ram, you can take down these walls so fast. But I feel like people really undervalue Siege Ram. They'll go for like 4 capped rams, and then they'll say, oh, that sucks, and then they'll stop. More farms from red. This is good. Still cooking. Blue is saving for imp, but that's still not in yet. Mangonel's on the way for blue. More layers of walls as well. Blue might be panicking, might be worried that these walls are going down, but dude, that's a lot of fortified walls. Red's gonna be fine. I believe in you, Red. I don't think you believe in yourself, but I believe you can do this. You gotta get up to imp. And you have to hard commit into multiple siege workshops. I'm not sure about centurions. I'd like to see infantry. Infantry make the rams attack faster. Maybe some pikes in there. The other thing that red can do, and I don't think red will think of it, but actually maybe the smarter play is to go onager and just cut the trees. Like just cut out early, and then you have no problem. So hopefully viewers watching that are up against this can think through these tricks. But it's so easy. Like, we're not in this mental prison. And unfortunately for red, there are witnesses to this. All right, now blue said he put 100 hours into this. In those 100 hours, does blue have it in his mind that you need to have houses to build Fetorias? In those 100 hours, does blue remember the university to get chemistry? There's very important steps here. Rams are not able to path that freely because of his own walls. But he's slowly making it through some of those layers there. Yeah, there is a university for blue, obviously, because blue it went for fortified wall. But yeah, no early houses tells me that blue just hasn't thought of it. But there will be a castle here, so that could work. Justin Whistle, welcome. First time chatter, says, hey T90, finally catching you live after watching so many videos. Thank you for the hours of great content. Justin Whistle, you're going to see yourself on YouTube later, my friend. Glad you could make it in. This is a situation. Also, Kyrostar says, love your content. Played hundreds of hours of AoE2 as a kid. Thinking about playing online, but I'm nervous. Just watched Chicken Nothing. So epic. Yeah, I would be nervous, too, to play online if people do this crap. I'd be terrified. But you should try it. We need the content. Red does have imp in queue. I didn't realize red wasn't up yet. It was in queue behind a bunch of vills. I thought red was on the way to imp. I've been distracted. by the support. Thank you, guys. And now the houses for blue. Chemistry's on the way. Oh, no. Oh, no. Like, red, your own walls are blocking your rams, dude. You gotta make it through. There we go. As of now, red hasn't seen the siege. So red doesn't know there's a mangonel. Are all those rams on the same tile? Whoa, that's insane. He's gonna 3-shot a piece of fortified wall. But, there's another layer, and he sees it, and now there's a mangonel. If I understand human beings, I think red is about to chat again. This is gonna feel very uncomfortable. Yeah, red is gonna try again, and this mangonel is gonna slaughter everything. We might see some chatter from poor Horalux. Mangonel is actually being attacked by the archers. But if the archers go down, yeah, now the mangonel just free hits everything. That's a lot of rams. Red's made some progress. Red has 50 more villagers. Red has collected 10,000 more resources, but the walls are thick. The walls are plentiful. And blue, still no Fatorias. I do have a bombard cannon on the way. Red will get redemption now. It's an interesting idea to convert the siege. Not bad. Roman monks aren't amazing, but it's a good thought. And just as red will lose every single ram, red will hit the imperial age where you can upgrade the rams. Not an amazing feeling, but red, you should still back up and upgrade them. So let's go. Can we get capped ram? Okay. So many people. I'm looking at you viewers. They stop at capped ram. You can't stop at the cap. No cap. You go for siege ram. Okay. Now, not every civ gets this, but it's only 1,000 food. Do not spend food on anything else here, red. You guys are going to be very surprised at how quickly red breaks down this wall. I think red can do this, guys. I think red can escape. Jailbreak's about to happen. Blue doesn't have a lot of siege yet. Blue is counting on these walls holding. Fatorias will eventually bring in resources long term. But red still has gold to mine. Still has stone left. Still has food. Still has wood. And red's going to get siege ram, aren't you, red? Please get siege ram. Holy monasteries, bro. Do Romans get block printing? Well, I mean, you don't get sanctity, so your monks die to the siege, but red's being pretty smart here. 16 monks in queue. My goodness. We have come so far. 16 monks in queue. But red, you got to save your castle here. Ooh, red's bringing the monks now. Now, if red's smart, red will wait until he gets kind of close. Or at least wait for block printing. Oh, he's baiting the attacks. Smart. The first time it usually works because they don't know what you have. Blue, blue deleted. Okay, deleted both. Blue realized. That was pretty smart from blue. Castle's on 69 HP. Of course it is. Why are we attacking without siege ram? I've seen this so many times. Red, you're not the only one. It's like, I could predict this at this point. There's such a big difference with siege ram and cap ram. It's unreal. Blue's gonna drop more walls. Red's bringing in those monks to convert the bombard cannons. There's a lot for blue to manage right now. Blue does not have a lot of siege. Blue's focusing on the Fatorias. Siege ram is on the way. Bombard cannons have to back away. You don't exactly want to donate one. If you donate one, he is outside the walls. Now, the villagers will have to deal with that. Ooh, bombard cannon will attack the other bombard cannon. And gets it. Siege ram is still 40 seconds away. Can red jailbreak? Red needs houses. Red said earlier, people come up with new shit every day. Not having a good time. But can they win this? Okay, the monks need to be ready to convert. Come on, red. Come on, red. You can do it. Bring more rams. Get through here. You can do it. You can do it. I believe. Converting now. No! Oh, that was painful. Now the Mangonel can get some damage on the Rams. There's a lot of weak Rams here. Jailbreak. That's why having Sanctity on Monks is so important, guys. But hold on. He's got more Monks where that came from. That's why he has 13 more in queue. Mangonel converted. Is he almost out? Blue is producing another Mangonel and it gets shot. Red is almost through. Blue is no army. 2 Fatorias is not enough. Red is just continuing to move. Panic time from Blue. Red's got Legionary upgrade on the way. Red is just now running out of golds, guys. There is 300 gold left in Red's base. That is it. But there's certainly enough golds being spent right now. And this wall will go down. I think Blue is cooked. Blue should have spent 101 hours on this strategy. Maybe then it would have worked. Maybe after this game. And he calls the GG. Damn. Blue realizes he's got nothing. Are they going to chat here? Too tired to do this right now. Oh, sorry. Too tired to do this right, LMAO. Well, if that isn't a classic, I don't know what is. Too tired. Too tired. Yeah, sorry, man. My job that like has this crazy salary is just far too exhausting for me. Yeah, I paid too much money and, you know, I'm just too tired. I mean, I don't think Blue is that salty. We've heard it all before. I do think Blue showed signs of being exhausted. I've never seen Blue play before. It was a little awkward. I genuinely didn't expect that. Like, I thought that Blue thought they were in Castle Age and was going to drop a castle. But yeah, that's the strat right there. Going for the walls. Now, I can tell... I mean, Blue's probably going to stay around this elo unless Blue comes up with some type of adaptations. Because I guess Red just didn't have the knowledge. This game ends right here. Or I guess right before it. If instead of, you know, bringing all the vills to attack the wall, instead of attacking this wall, Red just makes army, deletes a hole, and is outside, right? But Red didn't think about that. So it is smart. You wall the front of the gates because some people just don't think about it, and then they can't get out. And then by the time you think of it, like maybe later, it's too late. But yeah, GG. That was fun. Both players seemed pretty respectful to each other. They might have even chatted as well. I bet you Red responded. But props to you, Red. I've seen a lot of people get frustrated by that. But Siege Ram was the key. The Monks was also a really nice call. And economy wins games. Fatoria's... Fatoria is not enough to compete with an actual working economy unless you get to the stage where all resources are run dry. So, yeah, GG. Blue, very, very quick there, but just didn't have the eco. Let me see if they chatted at all. Too tired to play this LMAO. Bro. The opponent, and I will show you this because you won't believe me otherwise. Now the colors are flipped because I had team colors on. He says, cheap excuse, didn't even get the relics. These freaking 900 elo know-it-alls, dude. That's freaking funny. Cheap excuse, too tired to do this right, LMAO, and then the cheap excuse, didn't even get the relics. That's funny. That's funny. I mean, that win probably felt like 5 wins, right? Like, Horlux probably is just like, probably rewatches it like 6 times. Probably going to rewatch this video 6 times. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. That's a satisfying one. It is always more satisfying to win against frustrating strategies, so GG.